Good morning, it's Peter here. Had a bit of trouble with the phone, haven't been able to do any videoing for a few days. It kept saying, every time I tried to video, it kept saying that my memory is full and to get rid of some pictures. So I've been messing about trying to get rid of loads of pictures and videos that are stored there to give me more space. I usually offload my phone to my granddaughter and say, Francesca, it's got a thing on settings, or it's got a thing on something that says I've got to do something, and she does it for me. So, because I haven't seen her for a while, and I won't see her possibly next week either, I've had to fiddle about myself. So, hopefully, this will record. I've got. I'm going off this morning quickly. Lunchtime to collect my new car, my second-hand old new car, a little lemon Citroen, and the breakers are coming to collect my old car tomorrow. She's retired. She's not died, she's retired, because I'm not willing to put in £1,000 worth of work on it to find in the next few weeks. The MOT runs out and there's more work to be done. So she's done me. I should be very sad to see her go, because she's done me really well. And if it wasn't for this little problem, she'd have seen me out. But it's the immobiliser, and of course the other thing is I've got to go to Leatherhead to get a diagnosis, because it's none of the garages around here, they're all too modern. They haven't got the old machines, and the nearest old machine to diagnose it is in Leatherhead. So if I get up there and they diagnose it, and I say no, I'm not paying that, and it won't start, I can't get home, because that's the problem. It won't start at times. Immobiliser won't recognise the key. So they're supposed to be coming tomorrow to collect it. Oh, it'll be a sad day. So yes, I should be collecting my new one today. We were going to be sort of collecting it in the week, but it just seems that Rachel's got a little bit of a window today that we can whip over and get it. And the man says, he'd be happy if we get it today. He'd rather us get it today. I mean, they won't allow you to go and look at cars, but because Rachel is in the next village, he's allowed her to go along. So she's coming down to collect me lunchtime and take me over there, and I'll pay for it and drive it home. So that would be good, and I'll have all week to mess about with it. I shall get it into a garage and get a service on it and all that, but at least I'll just be able to sort it out myself, clean the seats and whatever I've got to do. So that'll be exciting. Had my jab Friday. Here we've got, they've done 3 walking clinics last week, 3 afternoons last week. And I was talking to one of the nurses, and she said they've got enough vaccines for the weekend, and they don't get a new delivery until about Thursday next week. So she said they're just going non-stop this weekend, and they're doing the walking clinics as well. So I had an appointment, luckily, Friday afternoon, but I didn't have to wait too long. But the problem was with people who hadn't got an appointment, they were slotting them in between the people that had got appointments. So when I got there, I think I was about the 8th in the queue, and I thought, well, that's not too bad, won't be long. But by the time they were slotting people in, I think I was about the 18th in the queue. Luckily, it was a good day, sunny. It was cold, but I was cold by the time I got in. And then you get inside the clinic and you have to sit down and wait there. But once I was sat down and warm, I was fine. So yeah, and I just had a sore heavy arm, and I had a headache yesterday. So a couple of paracetamols. It wasn't bad. It was just, I thought, oh, I feel grotty. So it wasn't too bad. So I'm glad I got that done. That's good. My neighbour yesterday morning texted me to say she was going to do a bit of shopping, so she got me a loaf. And well, about lunchtime, she texted me to say she'd made some soup. She'd put it in my garage for me. So I went out and collected. I haven't looked at it yet. I haven't had it yet. I'll have it today. I think she said it was onion soup. Oh, there's a bit of today, cold. North wind does blow and we shall have snow. What will the poor Robin do then, poor thing? He'll sit in a barn and he'll keep himself warm and he'll hide his head under his wing, poor thing. Do you remember that? A bit of a flurry out there, sort of. Oh, please don't. I don't want to be driving home with this new car in the snow. Mind you, even if, give it a couple more hours, we wouldn't have had that much for me to worry too much, hopefully. No, it's just sort of rushing about. I think it'll pass by us. It was lovely sunshine on my walk, but cold. And I'm not complaining. What else have I got? Not a lot, actually, as I say. Did a bit of, I didn't do an awful lot yesterday. I had a nice long call to my family up north. And they were all there, so we had a video call. It was lovely. They were all there in the lounge. So I spoke to them all, spoke to Rob, and he said he's feeling a bit better. He's had his MRI scan and he's just waiting to hear about it. And he's feeling a bit better and he's not quite as breathless. So that's a good sign. I'm hoping, that'll won't reverse. So I spoke to Alexandra about going into university, and they've applied for rooms for her and all that, and talking about getting trains back home and how much it costs and how long it takes from the university if she gets in. She's applied for 4 or 5, and she if she gets her grade, she'll get into all of them. So she's chosen Essex. I think it's Colchester. So that's good. I think she's all excited for sort of October. So Mummy and Daddy was working it all out, price-wise. So it was nice to talk to her about that. So that's good. That was nice to have a nice long call with them and to see them all. Haven't seen my daughter for the week, and of course I haven't spoken to the little one since Thursday. Yes. I had a text from her mummy asking me how my arm was, and telling me how her little weekend overnight job had been. She said she'd had no calls, she was quite bored, she was watching Netflix and she cleaned the flat. So I said, that's nice. So I said, well, you could catch up on writing some Christmas cards. She laughed. So that was that. I'll hear from little one tomorrow, I expect. What's today? Sunday. Yeah, tomorrow, Monday. Hear from her. So nothing more today until I get my car. No, looking overcast now. And the boys are grumbling. What is it? Somebody going to the bin or somebody shutting a door? Won't be the wind, and that doesn't worry them unless it's crashing things around. But so I hope you all have a good day, and I'll report back on my new little car when I get it, and hopefully she'll see me through for a few years. Looking forward to having a smaller car, much smaller car, and more mileage, petrol to the gallon, and of course a tax. I think it's £20 car tax, where I'm paying £165 now, so that's a good saving. And insurance should be much better as well, so that'll make a saving. So speak to you soon, everybody. Goodbye.